Welcome
Right,
to Professor Layton. Oh, sorry, I must have wandered into the wrong game.
Who are you?
You don't know me?
No, I don't know you. It's
You think you know me?
2005. Who the heck are you?
Edwebs, do it with me. You think you know me?
Don't.
Anywho, yes,
Snow White. Oh, okay.
the crowd's on Phoenix's side. It looks like we got the bad guy right where we want him.
Let's do it.
Sure, why not?
Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall.
Mm-hmm.
Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Or was it the right?
To the left, to the left.
The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged.
How very interesting.
And then she turned
what?
and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Flap!
You say that sweating.
Flap indeed.
Thank you, Reggie.
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor.
Yes, I'm keeping it paused on his depressed look for
My stomach, you see, it is hurting.
Oh, so now
Boo,
you're
boo.
so now you're pulling up big eyes,
Excuses.
really?
Deal with it. This is
Deal with
almost
it.
over.
Deal.
Where are his sunglasses?
Deal with it, bitch.
Yeah. Now, okay, the objection is easy to find, but since this is where he's on the verge of breaking down, I'm gonna have a bit of fun with this cross-examination. Hold it!
Press everything.
No, not everything, certain things. You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing?
Huh? Oh, that, the glass nightstand.
Of course.
Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene.
Phoenix. Doesn't something about that strike you as odd?
Yeah, very odd. I'll press further. Mr. White.
Okay, might as well bring up one thing.
What?
You're saying you saw the glass light stand. What's it about, Pedro?
One of my problems with the first game, actually, now that I think about it, is that most of the time, Maya's courtroom dialogue tends to be just, "Hey, Phoenix, doesn't that sound weird to you? Hey, Phoenix, doesn't that sound odd to you?" And it's, I kind of wish they mixed things up a bit.
Yeah.
The witness will revise his testimony.
I guess the main idea was like, well, she would speak more during the
Okay,
investigation
of course.
speech, but then, of course, during courtroom stuff, well, she gives you some tiny hinting advice, but nothing too, invasive. Hold it! Miss Mia. Mr. White, did you know the victim personally?
No, triple no. How would I? How could I?
Objection! I see nothing odd about the witness knowing the name of the victim. Mr. Wright, I will not have you harrying the witness. You're looking a little flustered, Edgeworth.
He's on the edge.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah.
Ow.
Hold it! Now, before you said that she was hit before she run.
She ran. Yes, I must have been confused. But don't worry, we all know what happened now. She turned around for the door, and you did it with a single blow.
Hold it! What did you do then?
I gave chase, of course.
Wait, what?
Ah!
Haha.
No, not me! The killer, I mean! He gave chase!
Yeah, I just had to conclude that. Objection! Mr. White, please try to remain calm. Mr. Wright here is only trying to fluster you with baseless accusations.
Oh, bullshit! He just confessed right there! oh, right. Thank you, Miles.
You're not on first name terms with me yet, Buster.
Okay, Foxstick. There, happy now?
Miles will be fine. Anyway, objection! Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand.
What?
Look at this.
These are the floor plans, the scene of the murder, yes?
Yes, indeed. Correct, Your Honor. Now, look.
Do I win a prize?
No.
Oh.
If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White. What do you have to say to that? And the objection theme, of course.
Uh, er,
Rambo.
Ridiculosity!
Monstrosity.
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either.
What if during it fell?
Then that would incriminate you. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand.
But I could have seen it fall over.
Again, that would incriminate you. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. See, I'm a few steps ahead of you. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
I love
Right
these
down.
animations so much.
Yeah. Oh, wait till we get to Dual Destinies, Joy. They really go over the
Mr.
top.
Mr. White?
He's crying. Mr. White.
You're goddamn right.
You did it, didn't you?
Might as well admit it.
Mr. Your Honor,
Stop saying that.
Miss Mia.
Oh, here we go. Well, not yet.
Heh. Looks like we're about to
It
get
starts
our
from here.
verdict.
Hell yeah.
Objection! That's far enough,
Oh,
Phoenix, right? Oh shoot,
Oh, hi,
I forgot
Edward.
about the
You're
corner
still here.
feed. What? Heck, I forgot about Ezra.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mr. White. I think the time has come.
I'm not wearing
you,
a mask.
Shouldn't you confess your crime now?
What?
You can't hide from the fashion police forever, but aside from that, I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed
What
the
are you getting
wiretap.
at, Edward?
Oh, I've got one more ace up my sleeve. The wiretap! That was supposed to be my ace up the sleeve.
Basically, it's trying to get
Order!
He's literally creating a straw man.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yeah.
explain to the court what you mean by this.
Oh yeah. Distinguished members of the court and the not yet existent jury, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to
Of course he is.
explain.
But we
That's
established
why he's crying.
But we established it was May.
I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Bluecorp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay.
Hey, that rhymes.
Yes, indeed.
What does that have to do?
Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White? In order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
Or for better saying, am I right?
That's not funny.
Correct! You are most correct, Miles.
Hey, give me a break!
Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached
You know, at
the
this point,
law
I'd just be
offices.
really pissed off.
Yeah.
That is when I saw that accursed light stand.
Aw, you mad at the light stand for getting you incriminated?
Fuck you.
Ramble, 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 ramble.
Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
There's the judge we know and love. Gladly,
The judge-
Your Honor.
The judge is pretty much the equivalent of a film viewer going, excuse me, could you please, I'm the audience, could you please explain to me what's going on?
Yeah.
One of the reasons why
Pretty please.
Yeah. One of the reasons why he's one of the best characters. He's quite possibly the best
Well,
representation
technically,
of the
it's
audience.
right. It's right. You're right, Pedro, because the way we see the prosecution and defense is from the point of view of the judge.
Anywho, at the very moment of the murder, so Edgeworth's argument is that White must have seen the glass light stand before the murder, which unfortunately would be a valid argument to raise. Go figure.
I see.
However, it is a fact that Mr. White has been to the office well before the murder took place. He went to place the wiretap.
But May did it.
Wrong wiretap, Your Honor. He could have seen the glassite stand then.
I've
Remember,
seen two
it
wiretaps.
Well, one to pick in on this signal and the other to receive it. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the basis conjecture it is.
Do you have any evidence?
Yeah, he's got a cross-examination prepped.
Mr. White! You will testify to the court about this wiretap.
Ugh.
Ah, don't flash me.
Leave it to me.
I feel faint.
I don't blame you.
Phoenix blacked out.
Wakey,
Here we go
wakey.
again.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
Yes, I distinctly remember. It was in a bleak December.
I had entered the Fay Co-law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap.
Why would you, the head of Bluepoint Games, do such a thing?
I'm talking!
Ow.
That is when I saw this glass light stand.
Jeez, so you do all that just for the ultimate remake of games or something?
So you saw the stand before.
Our technical term is remaster, but sure.
Yeah, remaster.
And this
What
is how
else?
we were able to identify what was forward over. By the sound?
It reminds me, I know it's off topic, but interesting thing. Gravity Rush Remastered is already available in English, thanks to the Hong Kong version, which has been released at this
I
point.
see.
Sweet.
Well, Mr. Wright, you are cross-examined.
The judge is
God.
not amused.
What am I supposed to do now?
Oh boy.
Cross-examine.
Okay, it's time for the trope that belongs to you at one level of sorts. Hold it! Do you have proof? Objection! Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation, which you proved. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh. Right. Leave it to Edgeworth to take everything you've accomplished and turn it against you.
How about the fingerprints? Oh yeah, right. They don't even consider them up until, I don't know, the third case or something.
Hello?
Yes.
Jova.
Jova?
Oh, he burped.
Ah, okay.
I'll be
okay.
Edgeworth.
Oh, sure, I'll be Phoenix.
You Edgeworth
It's
for
obviously
me.
Mr. White.
And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints.
Oh, we are considering it.
Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fey and Co. law offices. And why has my voice suddenly deepened?
You gotta try your best to imitate Kyle Herbert.
I haven't heard his Edgeworth voice yet.
Why
Then
did
copy Jova's Edward's voice.
Why did you tap Mia's phone?
Objection! This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor.
Well, actually, the interesting thing, now that he's thinking about it, considering the way he looks, Edgeworth being British pretty much makes sense.
We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Bullshit.
Yeah.
That is when I saw this glass nightstand.
So
Alright.
is he checking? What the fuck? Okay.
My badge proves that you're wrong.
Hold it!
Yes.
Why did you not notice something as innocuous as a light stand?
The light stand was made entirely out of glass.
Actually, no, the stand was made in wood, but who cares?
It was made by Larry Blevins. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not?
Don't you mean stylish and beautiful?
That is all.
Larry Blevins! Oh, sorry. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press something on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him.
Hours of late-night painting with a jeweler's glass has left him blind and arthritic. But he still managed to display this lovely wooden rack to display them in.
That's amazing.
Don't tell me I've ran out of ammo. Thanks for covering for me.
You've run out of ammo. Well, how am I supposed to take out the generator if I don't have any remote-controlled missiles?
I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright.
I wish.
The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought
What did we do?
honorably.
We exist, Shiroi.
No more.
Don't you mean
Take
never
this
more?
anymore.
No more. Mr. Wright.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come
Are you
back
giving
no
up?
more, no more, no.
Even the judge is that.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's
That's you, Shira.
Oh.
Huh?
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Over here.
Get
I
over
know that
here.
Voice.
Hello.
Hmm.
I'm actually going to help you for one.
Yeah.
Never give up, Phoenix.
And
Yeah,
Phoenix is
I like
and
that
there we go.
song
Phoenix
from
snapped.
Dream Team. Yeah.
Phoenix has officially gone bonkers.
Yeah,
Yes.
he
Literally.
actually blacked out.
Where am I?
Da.
Well, it appears Phoenix didn't had a ghost of a chance.
Waiting lobby. What happened?
You lost.
Yeah. Game over, man. Game over.
Oh, right. I lost the trial.
Yes, you did.
Oh, I was hallucinating.
What are you?
Hi, Mia.
Shiri?
Sure I? Gah!
And he fails again.
Phoenix?
Well-
Shiri, remember, you're me.
Hey, Phoenix. Take free?
Yes, take
3 times the charm. ...
There's no... That's no way to greet an old friend.
I guess.
I want you to look at me.
Not
Okay.
that, Phoenix.
Okay.
Pedro.
Pedro, say
Hey,
the
she asked me to. Okay.
You're not
It's
Phoenix.
fair game. It's fair game.
You're Who the heck are you?
Maya
It's
Maya is a much smaller cup.
it's Miaya.
Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers?
Yes,
You
sure.
have to give Mewtwo a run for his money, I guess.
So you have the Sorrow's recessive gene?
When you accepted your defeat in court,
Actually, Jova, that's an interesting. Wouldn't be an interesting.
that was enough of a shock to wake Maya's true powers.
Yes, Pager?
Yes.
Wouldn't be an interesting thing
One
if the way the women of the Fae family, you know, pass down their spiritual powers is also using the recessive gene stuff from Metal Gear Solid 3.
That would actually be interesting.
Basically, Shiroi, there's a similar concept in one of the boss fights of Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
One moment.
All right.
Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
I said
Oh,
listen to me!
boy.
Ahem.
Maya never gave up. You can't either.
Right, as long as I have evidence.
That's what I came to tell you.
Oh, convenient.
Stop looking there, Phoenix.
I'm not looking there. The
Well, that
Portuguese man over there
Magatama is
is.
so shiny.
But.
Stop talking about my butt.
It's like being in front of the Grand Canyon and not looking at the bottom. It's kind of. It's kind of when you're in front of the Grand Canyon, you kind of want to look towards it. I mean.
Wow.
All right, I'll stop for now.
No, it's not you, Pedro. It's
The receipt. Oh yeah.
Oh, the receipt.
The one you
okay.
wrote Maya on? No idea why.
I didn't write it, you moron.
So how come we didn't notice this before?
hold on. No,
Wait.
don't worry, Pedro. I have my special rant incoming for this.
So, what do I do with it?
You eat it.
Well, you stop looking at me for a moment and pay attention. Look at the front of the receipt.
Phoenix Wright, chivalrous pervert.
The front?
Yes.
Not of me!
It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store.
Harrods?
Harrods is amiibo heaven.
$1,000? Wow, big spender.
$1 billion.
Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th.
Come on, Phoenix.
September
Yes.
4th.
Yes, apparently, Phoenix all this time didn't even bother to look at the fucking rear
That's
of the
right.
receipt. And mind you, it's not like he does that regularly. I mean, he did look at the back of those photos back in Grossman's office, so he clearly could have done. He's probably just too stupid. He was just too stupid to do that, or either that, or Takumi is too lazy in his writing.
To be
But as you
fair,
will soon see, it's the latter.
to be fair to you, it's not really so much him being stupid so much as he was frantic at the time, and for the most
All he
part, he
had to
didn't
do was
Yeah.
turn a piece of paper.
Don't get
Oh,
me
I
wrong.
agree.
I'm not defending this. Don't get me wrong, too. I'm not defending this, but I don't think it's so much a case of him being stupid. It's just he just overlooked it.
Yeah, I agree.
And to
I
be
agree.
fair, most
Okay,
receipts
I
from-
can excuse Phoenix, but as we will soon see in court, abso-fucking-lutely no one did. Like, I can excuse Gumshoe for this and maybe Edgeworth for covering it up, but the fucking judge?
Remember,
But it
Tio,
isn't the
Phoenix is the
judge's
one in
job to
possession
look
of the
through
evidence.
until the court day.
No, Jova. The court record is shared.
Yeah, it is.
Well, yeah, obviously about that, but remember, Phoenix had the receipt in his pocket as told beforehand. Basically, it's his court record that we look at, and we see in later games that sometimes the prosecution's court record is a bit different. That said, it is a bit silly how he has to be told.
Well,
by
but
the judge that he
regardless
can see
of this, don't worry, it's just the first step of a bullshit ending this trial is going to be.
that. Oh, that other thing. It's like,
We'll wait till we get there.
It's
the
like,
court shall
okay,
reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I will concede that it is a bit silly, but nowhere near to the likes of Phoenix actually being stupid, mind you. And as for the court not recognizing it earlier, yeah, I'm chalking that up to Phoenix stuffing the receipt in his pocket, which apparently he
It's
did.
defendant... Rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright?
Yes. Sorry, Your Honor.
And why has your defense counsel suddenly grown in many ways?
It's a long story, Your Honor. You'll figure out completely by trials and tribulations.
Then let's start where we left off. I'm sorry, but who are you?
Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to.
Yes, there is. Ruffles.
The
Knuckles.
cross-examination of Mr. White is finished.
Phoenix Wright and Knuckles.
Ruffles.
And Ruffles.
All that is
Starring
required
Dante from
now
the
is
Devil
for
May Cry
you to
series.
pass judgment on the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
You didn't say Mr. in that sentence.
Your Honor!
I'm thinking.
Please, give me one more chance.
No.
I promise
We have
you,
proof.
this is the last time I'll ask you.
You always say that.
For
Yeah,
this
you-
one
yeah.
trial.
That's literally the sentence of a 5-year-old.
And as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less
I
finished.
promise I'll behave.
Please, Your Honor.
Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
Pretty
this
pleased
one
with the
for
cherry on
last
top.
No!
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Edgeworth,
you,
you
you
were moron.
moron.
You could have won the case then and there.
I'm absolutely certain I cannot lose now.
You idiot.
There's no way he can possibly,
Oh boy, here we go.
possibly overturn my case upon its objection!
Also, to be fair to everyone, most shop receipts in real life don't have anything on the other side.
Yeah, that too.
And even-
Objection. Yeah, they do.
Wha-
Well, even the ones that
You're
do, all that's on the
grasping.
back is the terms and conditions or details about the shop itself. It's nothing of importance.
True. Not look at the other side of the receipt! The other side?
Yeah.
Oh, scruples. Your Honor? Would you tell the court what is written on the other side of this receipt?
You know, I get the feeling we're in a world populated by morons here.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, the civilians clearly, since we're citizens of a Marvel universe.
at last nightstand. And to think, all I had to do was turn over a piece of paper.
Yeah,
And the date
What
of
are the
purchase.
this is literally like
The murder.
a standard duel in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where Yugi literally pulls the winning card out of his
You
ass at the
see,
last turn.
And not nearly as contrived. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a bit contrived, but
Oh, don't
at
worry,
the very least,
Jova. The
it's-
game is about to provide you another shot at that.
don't worry, Tio, I'm going to directly address that one. But Stan could not have been there.
Because I ate it.
Dun, dun, dun. Jesus Christ.
Heh. Well, Mr. White,
How's that breakdown?
can't get out of this one, can you?
That's so
No.
infantile.
It's impossible achievable.
Uh-oh, he's losing it.
Again.
Watch out, he's up to something.
Hmm.
Dot, dot, dot.
Well, Your Honor,
What?
I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. And me. But
Ugh.
I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Ooh,
Oh, sorry. Was that a bit too loud that time?
very well. Then that is all for the trial of.
Objection!
Give up.
Not so fast.
You've lost,
Phoenix
you
Wright.
moron!
Okay, this.
Can't
Okay,
let you do that.
okay, this
Phoenix
trial's
Wright.
starting to just drag now.
He's desperate. He's completely
What?
desperate.
No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth.
Edgeworth.
There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. And I'm not
Really?
letting that one get away.
You dare bring
However-
logic into this courtroom? You must die!
There is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent.
What the fuck are you even talking about?
Grasping at straws.
He really wants to keep that
Streak.
unbeatable record. I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom.
I love how he says ergo. Ergo, concurrently, vis-a-vis.
Vis-a-vis.
I need
You don't
time
what?
to make
I have no
an
idea what the hell I'm saying. I just thought
It
it
sounds
was
cool.
cool.
Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports.
Turns out I have an updated recreation of the crime scene. Turns out the stand never existed.
This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Please, for my sake.
Pretty please.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether your claims have any basis in factual evidence.
I see. Objection denied.
What? No.
Yeah, denied, motherfucker! The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix will be postponed until tomorrow.
No. There's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up, something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. She was actually useful for once.
Mr. Your Honor? May I go home?
No.
Of course. Thank you for your
What?
time.
What? Ugh.
Here we go.
Sorry?
Hero.
Jerry.
The witness will stay.
Mia!
We're about to see the trial, the resolution of
Phoenix.
this wonderful, satire against corruption and justice over corruption
Speakers not allowed.
with a complete Deus Ex Machina.
Mia, what's this?
Well, that's the only
Deus
thing
Ex
that's
Mia.
achieved.
What's this?
Memo received from Mia.
This came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Your Honor, if I may.
Why don't you
You're
ask
quite
the dead
persistent
girl
today,
who's
Mr.
standing right here to tell you what
Besides,
happened?
How did you get the memo anyway? She's dead!
You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. Oh, basically, she
power of-
got it from her office.
How can she?
Read the
She's
badge.
dead.
Well,
Remember-
she was using Maya's body.
Yeah, but Maya don't know that, does she?
Well, okay, Jova. How exactly?
Take
Okay,
that!
Jova. Okay, Jova. Okay, we know that Mia possessed Maya's here right now in this particular trial. So how did she manage to have the time to go back to the office and come back without?
Basically,
without-
Paige, whenever it comes to Ace Attorney games, time is relative. Like while stalling for time and everything. That we can assume. However, yeah, this ending is really abrupt. Oh,
Yeah.
Stop!
hold on
This
to you.
is-
Yeah,
Hold on to
apparently
you.
just
Hold on
naming
to you.
those
Hold on to
names
you. Hold on to you.
is
I've got a
about
perfect
to give
gag for
enough
this.
psychological pressure to White to give up.
Please
Hold on.
stop! Make
Hold
her
on to you. I've got the
stop!
perfect gag to make that to show
What?
what I think of it.
I beg of you, you who are without mercy, now plead for it. I thought you were made of stern.
Yeah, not real tough, are ya?
How did you get that list? You're dead!
Like, honestly,
Oh, really?
all that White has to do here is bluffing like he did for the entire case, and he will be fine.
Yeah.
But no, apparently we need to get to the ending somehow.
Yeah, this every fan brings up how this ending is so abrupt.
With it? And you know what's wrong with it? If it was like entirely about supernatural stuff and everything, I would have even, kind of understood it. But no, this entire trial was about overcoming corrupted politics
confess,
and
I
juridical
confess.
system.
I
the
did it.
manipulation
I hit her.
and stuff.
I
And
hit
the way
Miss
we resolve
Mia
it is
with
using
the
psychological
thinker.
pressure, using a fucking Deus Ex Machina out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I think we've established that Tio doesn't like those.
Yep.
Ladies
There's
and
one thing I'll
gentlemen,
give the move. Yep.
Wow, we've got wow. This ending has more plot holes than an entire Professor Layton game.
Nah. It's a contrivance, but not an entire plot hole, mind you. And also, the movie handled the ending of this case much better.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, for me it's like this. Again, I'll give the same argument I give for
Wait, hold
Professor-
on.
Yes,
hold
it's
on,
true.
Hold on, wait,
it's-
hold on,
It's
line.
That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. Spirited defense. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Okay, go on, Pedro.
Again, I give the same argument I usually give for Layton. Yes, it's true. It's logically flawed, but it was still very entertaining. So I acknowledge the flaws, but I still enjoyed it just regardless.
If I can give,
I don't think this undermines the plot. Not to mention, we're about to get a very emotionally satisfying finale anyway right now.
Yeah.
So I can forgive the flaws if the game entertains me.
I
That is all.
agree. I
All is
agree.
adjourned.
Basically, if I were writing this, one thing I would have fixed was like maybe have Mia help out from the grave, but not have her do all the whole note thing and stuff. I mean,
Or
okay,
at
maybe.
least not doing everything at the last fucking moment.
Luckily, later cases in games settle that.
Like, literally. Putting aside for a moment the Deus Ex Machina, let's go back to the note flip.
Tio, I
very
think
fa-
we're going a bit too much into that and talking over a bit too much text.
Jova. What I want to going with that is that okay, sure, we may have reasons for Phoenix not to have looked at and everyone whatever, but the problem is to a player point of view, not being able to know that what's on the other side of a receipt basically locks you for the entirety of the trial.
Jova's Burr might as well hold on to that.
Whatever, I'm talking even general, even to the audience.
Okay.
I mean, I can understand to some degree its irrelevance to the plot, but gameplay-wise, it's basically a curveball throw you at the player for no reason, just to give you this Deus Ex Machina ending. It goes against the rules of the game itself. What else? Fuck me.
My time here is running out. I guess. Never mind. That's Shiroi's line. Shiroi?
Everyone's BRB.
Maya's powers are so weak.
Yeah, are you having any trouble reading the text or?
No.
Or she's like you, Pedro, too busy watching something else.
No.
No, I'm actually not watching anything else. But okay.
can't
Pedro,
stay
you
here
know
that
what I'm
long.
talking about.
Okay.
No. Don't worry.
I'm not worried.
I'm sure we'll meet again.
Chief.
Sorry, you're gonna have to put up with Maya, who has much smaller boobs than me.
True, but Maya makes up for that in personality, so it's a fair trade, I guess.
I'm not the chief anymore. Wow, her personality's that big.
No, I mean, like, she actually has a personality, unlike you, Mia.
Yeah, you're just a tool. Remember.
I am. Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9?
Ooh.
I'll see you later.
I bet you will. I bet you will.
.9 2 p.m. Yeah, and to give insult to the injury, all of this is happening on my birthday. Fuck you, game.
Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Who is the mysterious character? Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Punchline. Mia? Okay. You should see her face. Mia. Are you guys still there, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Da-da-da-na-na-na. Maya. What? Did I look like my sister?
There is a difference.
Look like you were her. Might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? I'm guessing she's trying to make a Mia impression right now, but... Maya, why are you here? Because of this. You see, Mia pulled another paper out of her ass, so there you go. Read it.
Okay,
See? Mia wrote me a letter.
Ah, yes. This is...
Take care of Phoenix for me. Aw. Take care of Phoenix for me. He can't tie his own shoes, so you need to do that for him. You also need to make food for him. You also need to make sure he doesn't drool all over his pants.
I think she mistook this for a letter for a dog.
And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here! Ready to get down to business, yo!
Maya, these are not the 90s anymore.
Actually, it's interesting because in a recent Yokai Watch episode, they had, turns out the kappas are actually rappers, and they're basically big parodies of the 90s rapping stereotype. You know what this
Explains
means?
their speech.
Yeah, you know what this means? We're partners.
Oh, so you mean like a duo in Project Cross Zone 2? Or a duo
Yeah.
in Marvel vs. Capcom 3?
I thought kappas were supposed to eat cucumbers. That's stereotyping, bro.
It is Maya's fault I'm here now. Go figure. But...
We get to hear her theme music.
I'd probably
so.
be in jail. Wright and Company Law Offices. It's got a good ring to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Yeah, I'll admit, for that one contrivance plot, this ending is well enough worth
Hey.
it.
Hello, Liz.
Aww.
Good. Shuri.
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching.
Unfortunately, I can't pull any more Deus Ex Machinas, so,
Actually, she
yeah.
will do so in the next game, so...
Right?
This game,
She will do... Remember, in the next game, she possesses that other character that...
yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't say that she
Yeah, but
provides
that's every single kind of. Ugh.
I wouldn't say she necessarily provides it, but yeah, she is a bit more helpful.
Burgers, dummy! Burgers! Give me burgers!
Maya's after burgers.
Me hungry! Give me burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street.
I'm sure Maya will never ask for burgers again.
Oh, by the way, what's your favourite rendition of this theme? This one or the one in the second game?
Personally,
Mine is the one in the second game. Yeah.
Personally, I prefer this one.
If it were me in a perfect world, it would be a fusion of this version and the second game. But yeah, if I had to choose one, it's hard to choose. I like them both equally.
And by the way, Phoenix, I want a real burger, not a rice cake.
Sure. I'll give you a great Whopper from Burger King. So, yeah, and thus ends Turnabout Sisters. I will admit that one part is a bit contrived, but it's nowhere near enough to overturn it from being one of the most...
Yeah, again, the same argument I have for latent plots. I'll forgive a stupid thing if it does lead into a satisfying finale.
And at the very least, the majority of how we got there was logical enough. I mean, I guess the main reason they included that last thing was, of course, to let Mia get her own sort of vengeance on Red White, since, she was the one tailing him after all.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah, that's the end of Turnabout Sisters. Tune in for next time when we finally get to, what Ace Attorney is all about. The standard sort of trials.
Oh boy.
See ya, everybody.
See ya.